Hello, my lovelies. Thanks for stopping back to my channel. I appreciate you being here. Okay, before we open the January 2026 Ipsy box, I have a few bits of information to pass along. Number one, if you have ordered the Beautylish Lucky Bag, you would have had to order it December 26th. That's only around once a year. So if you ordered the Beautylish Lucky Bag, go on the Beautylish website and make sure that your order is still noted as confirmed. My sister and somebody else I know ordered from them, and they checked on their order, and their order had been canceled. It was canceled because apparently Beautylish said that they had sent them emails to confirm their payment, but no emails were ever sent, and both of them lost their orders. So anyway, be sure to check your Beautylish order. There's nothing you can really do about it. It's just going to be a heads up. They start shipping, I believe, January 17th. And I ordered, and I have not gotten any email updates or anything. I checked on mine. Mine's still confirmed. Okay, so that was number one. Okay, for the next thing, I think this is an Ipsy related thing, so I normally would open the box first and then talk about the Beauty Boost, but today I'm going to talk about the Beauty Boost first. So Beauty Boost is an add-on that you can get with your Ipsy subscription. It costs $15 a month, and you're supposed to get a high-end item. Up until January of this year, they always had a Beauty Boost, like one thing that they picked for you, but you had a choice. If you didn't like that item, there are usually 4 other choices. So you had a pretty good selection. If you didn't like the main offering that Ipsy was giving, you could pick something else out that you would like. So it was a good deal. There's no more choice. So whatever Ipsy says it is, everybody gets the exact same thing. No choice, no swapping. No heads up as to what the item is, so you can skip it for that month, nothing. If you order Beauty Boost, you get the item. And this is what they chose to give everybody for January. This item, you can go and look. They're all over the internet. They're easy to find everywhere. Now, it does come in a decent little case here, which I don't mind. But this exact item, I mean, it looks exactly the same, except for the Dermal Actives label. This one is by Dermal Actives. On the Dermal Actives website, see how it's shaped and everything? That's going to be important in a minute. See the buttons here? Those are also going to be important in a minute. On the Dermal Actives website, it is nice and soft. It's a silicone thing. You use it to wash your face. This is a little more densely packed than down here. And it's a sonic thing. You turn it on, brush your face, and I do believe it's rechargeable. Yeah, it's rechargeable. Dermal Actives website, sorry, I get off on tangents. It is $130. You insert a picture here of a device that looks exactly like this on Temu, or very, very close to be exact, and it's under $12. Do I feel ripped off? Absolutely. Did I cancel my Beauty Boost? Absolutely. Did I send Ipsy a nasty gram? Absolutely. Do I think I am alone in this? Absolutely not. All over Reddit, other creators, everybody, nobody's thrilled. I will say some people are like, I'm just going to do the best I can. You know, I'll try to figure something out as far as using the device. And I will too. Like, my thoughts are, like, if you get crud down in your cuticles and stuff, it can be good for getting something like that out. I really don't like it, these kinds of things on the face. I've had other silicone brushes and stuff to use on the face in the past. I just don't like how it feels. Plus, these things, they tend to fling the water everywhere, and you end up making a big mess and with water all over your mirror and crap. So, not a fan of these in general. So there's that. As a side note, the Dermal Actives website, when you go on there, they have a whole bunch of products, and every single one of them looks like a Temu, Wish, Alibaba, whatever type, drop ship type item that they just slap their own branding on. Just for a heads up, I'm not saying that's what they do, but I'm saying that's how it appears to my eye. So next, the piece of information I wanted to give is next month, what Ipsy, what it looks like the Beauty Boost is going to be is the Pink Diamond, Rhodial Pink Diamond Oil, which is a discontinued product. A lot of women absolutely love it. It is nice. I've gotten a bottle of it with my Ipsy subscription recently. The last time I looked in the Ipsy shop, you could still buy it in the shop for $14. But next month you'll get it in your Beauty Boost, whether you like it or not, for $15. So not cool, Ipsy, not cool. Okay, this is the little flyer that they put in your Ipsy bag. Just want to say she is absolutely beautiful, and look at that eyeshadow, amazing. I'm not going to go over the whole thing. I just wanted to point out the dates. Save these dates. Let's see, February 1st through the 3rd is when you build your box, your Ipsy box, and then 2 through the 25th. So, oh my God. You guys, I'm so tired. I can't even with my eyeballs in my mouth. Okay, so February 9th through February 25th. Let's try that. Mega Drop Shop. Mega Drop Shop, it's just their regular shop, but a lot of times they'll have extra deals, and they do tend to add a lot of extra stuff that they don't normally have in their shop. So with the Ipsy box, you get 5 full-size items. It comes every month. You can skip or pause. You can buy just a month at a time if you want. If you get a subscription, you buy a subscription like for a year, you get a little bit of extra money off. And like I said, it's 5 full-size items. Ipsy picks 3 for you, and you get to pick 2. These are the 2 that I picked this month. One is a pack of multivitamin brightening biodegradable face masks. I know a lot of people hate face masks, but I'm not one of those people. I'm one of the weirdos that actually like them, especially if they're good. And I have tried this brand in the past, and I do like them. And when you do get your choices, you only have certain items to choose from, and this was the item that best suited what I wanted. And I think in the future I'm going to try to take screenshots when I do my choices. Right now, I don't know if you're having this problem that looks like the Ipsy site is down. I've been trying to go in there, and I can't log in. I even went, like, instead of using the app, I use a desktop site, and I still couldn't get into the shop and look at the stuff because I wanted to make sure, like, I wanted to check the prices and everything that I normally discuss on here, that I'm just not going to have that information for this video. I'm sorry. So anyway, I know that was long and rambling. You're basically getting my thought process out of my head. I'm sorry. Let's see. So what was I saying? My point, back to my point, come on a trip with me. You're going to rattle around in my mind for an hour and a half. These face masks were the only items that I liked out of that, the choices that I had. Would I rather have something other than face masks generally? Generally, yes. It's like I'm not like a massive, huge fan of face masks. I don't have to have them or anything, but it was the only other choice out of my choices for that category that I liked. And I think I'm going to take screenshots in the future so I can show you what my other choices were. That's what all that rambling was. Okay, so the next item that I picked, I absolutely love this brand, First Aid Beauty. This is the Hydrating Dewy Gel Cream. I've never tried this particular product, but I have their First Aid Beauty lotion with the colloidal oatmeal, and it's like approved by the Eczema Society or whatever, dermatologists. Most of their stuff is. It's like not fragranced, and it's just really good for people with sensitive skin and that type of thing. Yeah, it says right on here, safe for sensitive skin. Now, I don't see anything on here that says that it's approved or endorsed by any sort of dermatological society, but their oatmeal lotion is. Anyway, I love this. I love their products. Never tried it before then. This is a light cream gel, so that will be nice for the summertime. And yeah, I'll use it for sure. Absolutely no smell, no color, just a light gel. It's lovely. I'm glad I picked this one. I do have psoriasis and I'm getting older, so I go through a lot of moisturizers. You can see I'm little. I don't know, I just broke out with these little weird bumps recently, and I thought it was going to be a psoriasis flare, but it kind of has lightened up. Who knows? Skin is weird, man. Okay, on to the next item. This is one of the items they picked for me. It's by Pink Lips. It is a sleep lipping mask, a lip sleep mask, in the flavor cherry. Are lip masks nice? Yeah. Could you use one or two? Yeah. Could you use 700? No. We get these a lot in beauty boxes. A lot. They're nice, but I think they, maybe should limit to giving these out twice a year or so. I do like cherry flavor. And it smells like cherries. It smells like, cheap cherry candy, cherry chapstick, that type of flavor of cherry. And I'm sure it doesn't have a lot of color. I'm not going to swatch it. I just wanted to look at it and smell it. I'm sure it's a fine product. It's going to last you forever, and as many of these as we get, it'll last forever. So it's not a horrible product, but it's a bit disappointing. They could have given us something else that would be a little bit more useful. Like this next item. So this isn't a huge, a huge smack in the face like the Beauty Boost is. The Beauty Boost ticked me off. This doesn't really tick me off. It's just disappointing. I would like something else instead. I have changed my, what do they call it? Your beauty quiz, by the way, to say no more lip balms and crap. Okay, so the next thing is from Colfie Beauty. It is a Batty Lash mascara. I don't really know anything about this mascara. I don't know if it is, it's in black. I don't know if it is tubing or what the scoop is. I do like the font that they use. I think that's kind of a cool font, and I do like purple, so I like the tube. I'm not going to open it. I am curious to what the applicator looks like. Although I have seen it, other people, I think this applicator is kind of a curved one when I've watched other creators. It's just, I'm not opening it because your timer, your bacteria timer starts when you crack that seal. And they only last 90 days. Every 90 days, you should be throwing out your mascara. So I do not mind getting frequent mascaras. I don't mind getting the little travel sizes. Actually, I love the little travel sizes in mascaras that I've never tried, because then if I try them and I don't like them, I'm not wasting an entire tube. Okay, next item. The last and best item, in my opinion, is Natasha Denona Hyper Face Palette. I know, I was going to say, how did I get so lucky to get one of these? I have no idea. I know a lot of creators that they've opened their box and they've got a Girl Lactic palette. Some people, what I hear a lot of creators say about that Girl Lactic palette is it's nice for a beginner. It doesn't, I haven't tried that particular palette, but I have their other one. They're not an expensive brand. Okay, so you cannot expect them to perform. You can't expect a $12 palette to perform like a $60 palette, right? Typically, if the $60 palette performs like the $12 palette, there's something wrong. Either that $12 palette is the absolute bomb diggity, or that $60 palette is ripping you off, right? So Girlactic is a very affordable brand. I believe that palette was $12. It's beautiful. I am not knocking Girlactic. Okay, so I guess what I'm saying is, you know, the $12 palette you would hope would not be, or would not necessarily be the same quality as, I think these are like $60 on the Natasha Denona website. So I don't know, that kind of gives me a pause about Ipsy, because why are they giving some people a Galactic palette and other people a Natasha Denona palette? Like, those aren't co-equal. Not even close. Not even close, man. So, although I am very happy that I was sent this, I don't really think it's fair for other folks that didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot, and I have seen other people and on or Reddit and stuff, and other creators saying exactly that. Like, dude, why am I getting a Galactic palette and other people got Natasha Denona? I have no idea why. And what a lot of creators are saying, that the Galactic palette is great for beginners. And what they mean by that, some of them have explained what they mean by that, is that it's not that super creamy, super dense formula. It's real light, not heavily pigmented, so you might have to add multiple layers and stuff. So if you're not used to like super deeply pigmented, heavy pigmented makeup, or super heavy shimmers, multi-chromes, stuff like that, the Galactic is a good palette, okay? Or decent palette. It's also paper. It's not in a hard case. It's not an expensive palette as compared to Natasha Denona. So I don't understand what Ipsy's doing, but they didn't start January off very nice. Although, yay, I got a Natasha Denona palette. It made me so happy. When I thought for sure I was getting that Galactic palette. I thought for sure I was. I even pulled my old Galactic palette out of the back of my eyeshadow stash, because I wanted to look through it and see what the color story was again. I haven't reached for it in a while because I have a bunch of Natasha Denona and I prefer Natasha Denona, okay? So I pulled it out and I was looking at it and everything and kind of trying to hype myself up for a Galactic palette, and then I saw my box and it said that I'm getting Natasha Denona, and I about crapped. Like, yay! Yay! It is much smaller than their, this is a face palette, okay? You have 5 eyeshadows and bronze contour and blush. It has a really nice mirror. It's heavy. It's nice. And I do believe you can pop the things out too. So, but don't quote me on that. I've not popped any of my things out of here, but I think maybe you can. That's why it has the holes. A lot of these more expensive palettes are like that. I assume that's what it's for. I don't know. Never tried it. Anyway, these, so this is just five shadows, blush, bronze, and contour. And the other palettes that I have, they're all, I think, 16 pan eyeshadows, and those palettes are physically a little bit bigger. So this, I think, one, it's beautiful, very neutral, very usable for many skin tones. Not every, but many. I don't know. I have not been on Natasha Denona's website. I don't know if they have different tones of this, you know, because this seems like it's more for a fair person like myself. And maybe that's why some people didn't get Natasha Denona, because they weren't the right skin tone. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. It still just doesn't sit right with me. Like, how do you compare a Natasha Denona to a Galactic? I mean, just come on now. Anyway, there's colors. They're very smooth. The shimmers are always absolutely beautiful. And there's another shimmer. They're just so pretty. I love the Natasha Denona stuff. And this particular palette, to me, is very nice because it's like basically a one and done. You've got everything right here, perfect for travel. So I'm happy. I'm very happy with that. So yay me, and I'm very sorry if you wanted the Natasha Denona palette and you did not get it. As a company choice for Ipsy to do that, I think they made a mistake. I think it's pretty crappy for them. I mean, just look at those colors. It's absolutely beautiful. They're so smooth and so creamy. They're just wonderful. I can't. Natasha Denona is my favorite brand. In case I have not said that, or you're not picking up what I'm laying down there. My favorite. My little add-on that I got is by the Professional. Little disappointed in the size. I don't know. Maybe the size was on there and I didn't read it. I just thought it would be the tube that's about yay big instead of this big. It's okay though. I mean, it was only $3.50, but it's an itty bitty teeny tiny. This is like sample size, in my opinion. But this is a great product. I'll keep it in with my travel stuff. $3.50, I feel a little ripped off with the amount, but not ripped off in that, geez, I shouldn't have bought that product. This is a fantastic product. You can use this as makeup primer. You can use it alone. It really does. Actually, let me just go ahead and open it here. Okay, I opened it up. There's no little seal on it, which a lot of times there is. Let's see if we can smooth out. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Just like, you know, the skin bunches up a little bit. This, I believe, has, it's so slippery silicones in it. Yeah, my old eyes are not reading anything on the back of that. It just gives a very slight blurring effect. There's no color. It feels real smooth, like a silicone-based. I'm not for certain if it's silicone-based, but my guess would be yes, just by the way it feels. And you can wear it alone. You can use it as primer with your makeup, whatever. But I love it. I think it really does smooth the appearance of pores. Okay, sorry about tipping the camera over. You went on a little ride with me there for a moment. Okay, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you sticking here with me, listening to my review. What do you think? Do you get the Ipsy box? If you get the Ipsy box, do you like it? If you did get the Ipsy box this month, did you get Natasha Denona or did you get Girlactic? And if you got Girlactic, are you a little sour about not getting Natasha Denona? Me personally, I'd be very sour if I got Girlactic and I saw a whole bunch of people getting Natasha Denona. I'd be very sour. Maybe that's why they did it. Maybe they were like, oh, she'll be mad if she doesn't get Natasha Denona. I'm sure Ipsy would know that, right? Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Let me know what you got and what you liked, what you don't. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. See you next time. Bye.